How's it going, YouTubers? It's about 11:30 in the morning. It's plus 16, March 22nd. It's Amber's in my 26th wedding anniversary today. Boy, time flies. Seems just like yesterday. With all the things that have happened. You know, married, having sons. Sons getting hitched and having kids. You know, a couple of different houses. Few years of racing in there, both 4x4 racing and sports cars with ice racing and a little bit of road course racing. You know, trials and tribulations, so to speak. My health. You know, getting my MS diagnosis and ultimately having to stop work, and the loss of family and friends over the years. Watching grandchildren going to their, you know, doing their first Christmas concerts. You know, both kids and grandkids taking their first steps, their first words. You know, whenever I get down, it's hard to get back up when you get down. You fight it. And with me, sometimes getting back up is a little harder, but I always do. Sometimes I don't quite make it to the level surface, but at least I get up and I'm, you know, climbing myself out of the doldrums, or whatever you want to call it. And one thing that always helps me get out of it is family. You know, the thought of family, and you know, I tend to think of the good times, although sometimes the trials and tribulations do pop in and make you start thinking and second guessing or getting frustrated. But overall, those are pretty minor. Compared to the good stuff, which tends to you know, give me a real good emotional, psychological boost. Well, I just got shit for brains. Okay, that's one thing I don't need. But here's something that I do need. Can anyone guess what it is from the length of the drive? Dum 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 dum. Dum dum dum. Dum 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 dum. Time's up. Any of you guess? Michelle's place for massage therapy? You'd be right. Last time I was here, there's 2 feet of snow on the ground. Now, this farmer's even worked his field a little bit already. And we're in March. Early March. Well, guys, feels like nap time. Always feel like that after a massage. She found a couple of good spots that were kept waking me up. Anyway, it's normal high right now. It's normally 0 plus 1, I think, is the normal high. And right now we're sitting a little bit above normal. You're sitting at 19 degrees. I think should we go through the new development? Yeah, I think we should. Haven't been through there for a while. Phase 3, slated to start in July this year, is done. Talk about a building boom in this town. They're even building condos. Condos are going up like crazy here. But they're going to be building condos in this field here. Right now, I guess this is just the office for pre-selling or whatever. And then these 4 units went up since last summer or last spring. That's a total of 48 condos in there. And by the time they had started the second one, they had pre-sold all of them. This is a building with condos in it. For some reason, they never sold well. There's still 6 of them open or vacant. And I don't know why. They all have garages. Must be the prices. And then we call these the barracks. Because they look like a series of barracks. Now this is the newest section of town. Fairly nice houses, nice, decent-sized lots. The houses on this side have a retention pond in behind them. And this is the back of the 3rd phase here, which is just basically, it's a bay. But they never expected it to grow as fast as it did here. They didn't expect this phase to be started till now, let alone finished. Some of the houses still, because of what people ended up paying for their houses, they haven't got their landscaping down, or some of the people chose to let it sit for a couple of years, or a year or so, to let the dirt settle after they backfilled around the foundations. These lots on this 3rd phase are a little bit smaller. The developer wanted to squeeze 1 extra lot in on each side of the street, so they shortened them up. Or maybe they got 2 lots, I don't know, but they got greedy, so the lots shrunk. I don't know how much. garage. His truck, got an old Volkswagen in the garage back there. There's not too many of those around here anymore. I think because of all the salt, a lot of them have long gone. I think this is the only building lot left. This was the second last one here, and they started this house about a month ago. And looks like they're starting to do the drywalling now. Here's another pathway to that same retention pond that we had seen earlier. This is one of the builders here. Not only did he build in the area, but he owns one of the houses. So he only works on it in spare time. But he built it fairly early, moved here, and then he didn't have a long commute. This is basically phase one, was this first part of the street here, and you can see it terminates. Well, just beyond that, you can see a gravel road out there, which is currently it's a private driveway going to. Oh, we'll drive down that way. Going to an old farmhouse. And this is going to be a new section of town. But from here you can see where the house is. From the old farm there. And so eventually this road will be punched through to the gravel road, and actually I believe they're going to go all the way across and join up the end of that road, which right now is just a dead end with a big turnaround area, kind of like a cul-de-sac. When they started building these houses, they were for sale for $200 to, here's one of the ones we liked. Only thing we didn't like is the street looks straight onto it, so you'd have headlights coming all the time. They started around $200, $250,000, and the way house prices have gone in Canada, they've just gone up and up so fast that now these houses are $350,000 to $450,000, some of them. So people have literally doubled their money in 5 to 7 years. This one here, it's got a kind of a funny shaped lot. It's got a bigger backyard, but it's just not quite a pie shape. But that one there just sold for $500,000. But it's a great town to live in because it's so quiet.